Hello and welcome to Sports Corner. I'm Caroline Stewart, joined today by senior midfielder Stephen Knox for the BU men's soccer team. Welcome and congratulations on the big win on Tuesday versus Providence. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the game. You had an amazing goal in the second half. It was a little late in the second half. It looked like we were going into overtime. You guys played a really tough game. Providence is number 22 in the nation. So how did you guys come out of halftime and, going into that game? It seemed like Providence was pretty tough, and the rain, it was a cold night, and you guys played really well.
Yeah, I mean, going into the game, everyone was trying to get focused and get into the game. The rain kind of threw some players off, I guess, but when the game started, everyone found their feet, got back into the game. We had some chances, they had some chances. Luckily, we went in halftime 0-0. And then in the second half, I guess, we started to get into our own game and impose it on them. And we got a goal in the end, and we were happy for that.
Yeah. You guys were slipping all over the place. I was there. It was crazy. I also wanted to talk a little bit about in the beginning of the season, beginning of September, you guys really struggled a bit, losing 4 in a row. I think people were starting to get a little bit nervous about you guys, but then you bounced back, won 3 in a row, played really well. You guys have conference coming up with UMBC tomorrow, I believe. And how are you guys preparing for that? And what did you guys do differently coming back off those 4 losses when everyone was getting a little nervous about you guys?
Well, I think it's something our coaches did. Our coaches always give us a tough schedule because they believe in us. They believe in the team, that we always have a good team and we can compete with the best. But this year we have a really young team, and 6 of our starters are freshmen. So it took a while for us to gel and get to know one another, know our habits, know what someone likes, what someone dislikes. And although we played really good teams and we lost 4 in a row, they were 4 of the top teams in the nation. And we played with them. They didn't blow us out of the waters. Some of the games we lost were like 1-0, 2-1. So we showed everyone that we can compete at the top level. And I believe now with the 3 wins that we got, we're starting to get into our own game. We're understanding each player and their habits, I guess.
Yeah, so you really built off those games, even though you lost. It really helped you. So really helped you right now in the long run going into conference. And you talked a little bit about it already, about the youth of your team. You guys are really young with 10 freshmen. Being a senior, you have been on the team with veterans. What's the difference in that you really have to, get to know the players? And soccer, you guys have a huge team. What is the big difference between being part of a veteran team and being part of a young and upcoming team, especially with the freshmen playing a lot of minutes?
Well, it's really different for me because when I came in my freshman year, we had 12 freshmen in our class. So I was always the little kid on the team looking up to the bigger kids. Now kids are looking up to me for advice, which is kind of weird. But I just try to treat everyone the same. I don't try to make any distinctions between freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior. I try to keep it, we're all players. It's a team game. It's 11 of us on the field. Before every game we say it, we're one family, one team, so we treat each other like family. Obviously we're going to have our fights here and there, but we stick together like family, and we try to do our best every single time.
It really shows on the field, definitely. You guys have really come together, and keeping with the team dynamic subject, your coach, Neil Roberts, got his 300th win this season against, I believe it was UMass. How is playing for Coach Roberts? He's such a winning coach. He's very personable on and off the field. It seems like a really nice guy. Talk a little bit about how it's been for your past 4 years here playing for Coach Roberts.
Coach Roberts, I would say, is sort of a father-like figure for me. Coming from I'm an international student, so I try to go home for summer and Christmas, and he really took me under his wing. Taught me a lot about the game, told me where I need to improve, things I should do, things I shouldn't do. And he's just a nice guy in general, and he tries his best to help anyone out on the team.
Yeah, definitely. And, hopefully he'll get another win tomorrow, and you guys get another win, and it should be a beautiful day, a lot different than Tuesday. So good luck against UMBC.
Thank you.
And that's it for the Sports Corner. I'm Caroline Stewart here with Stephen Knox. Have a great day, Boston.